Hi, everyone. I am Elaine Curry. I am one half of the team of Time to Thrive Consulting with Lamont Curry. Today, I want to talk to you about some current events. We're going to talk about tariffs and budget cuts. We all know that recently President Trump has imposed a number of tariff increases. Those are the taxes on imported goods from other countries significantly. And through doing that, many of our allies have not been happy and have therefore promised that they will reciprocate. So, what does that tariff mean for us, the consumer? It means that because we have to pay more for the goods that we purchase that have been imported. Consequently, the purchase of cars, of steel, of electronics, even of food. For instance, we get a lot of avocados from Mexico. It's going to be painful. And then we move on to budget cuts. Why does that impact us? Because we get money that is loaned to us from the government for housing. We have money built into the budgets to support our educational needs and healthcare. And the programs that are supporting these are being looked at by the Department of Government Efficiency and being cut so that there will not be as much there to provide and to support these programs. Let that marinate for a while. Think about it. What will that mean for your family's budget? Now, let's just take a quick look at who gets hit by all of this and who gets hit the hardest. And we'll start with let's take, for instance, a factory worker. A factory worker, the tariffs that are being imposed on the company that he's working for is causing them to have to pay more for materials and other equipment and things that are coming in from the foreign company. Now they're going to have to figure out how do we adjust to cover those costs and those increases. Well, guess what? Think about it. They're going to have to lay off people. They're going to cut back on how much they're paying people when they hire. And worst of all, they're just going to have to cut some jobs altogether. That's frightening. And now think about a single mom who's supporting her family and has to be responsible for all the groceries that she has to purchase and any other things that are for the support of her family. She now has to look at paying higher prices in the grocery store, and we've all already seen that. And we thought those prices were going to be reduced, but consequently, with these new tariffs, that is not the case. And the impact is not on day one, as was originally promised, but it's far into the future. But we live today. Let that marinate with you. And lastly, let me just address the college students, the ones who apply for government loans to help pay their college expenses or grants or get funding as a school or a college. For instance, the historically black colleges and universities, they will have less money available to them to support their education programs. So, who's got to pay the difference for us for that? You got it. That's coming out of our pockets. So, those three things are worthy of you considering what action can I take? What can I do? I just want to give you three quick points. Number one, when you're going out to vote, and many of us are in the middle of midterm elections, we need to vote smart. We need to do our research, identify the candidate that has my best interests at heart, that will get me through these next 5 to 10 years, and not just the wealthy who can afford to wait it out. Next, we want to recognize that big corporations, they can shift their costs around to accommodate and compensate themselves for these tariffs and budget cuts. But the small businesses, where the money is maintained within the community, they don't have a choice. And you're going to be the one that gets hit with that cost that they have to replace. And lastly, I want to encourage you something James Brown said many years ago. Say it loud, because we need you to call out to your representatives, the people that we send to Washington. And we need to tell them, we need you to protect our jobs. We need you to protect our education and our health care. This is why we put you in office. And if need be, we'll have to do the hard thing and refocus who we're putting there and who is going to properly do what we have sent them to do. Remember, they work for you. My final thoughts: we all need to be involved, we all need to pay attention. This is not something that we can wait 10 years to see the benefit. Wealthy people may have that excess to sit back. Those of us today, that's not an option. So I'm urging you, get involved, work with the activists, and make sure that we're looking out for our interests and that we can continue to thrive. Thanks for listening. Again, I'm Elaine Curry. I am a half partner with Time to Thrive, along with Lamont Curry. We'll see you at the next cast.